Hello again. Are you ready to play some more fantastic Bedwars? We are on Phthalo Blue team, which is just a beautiful color, and on Yukio of all maps, which is just a lovely map. It's just a lovely map. Red seems to be gone. I don't have any red this game, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll go over to Sap Green. We'll pay them a visit. So we're just gonna jump on down here to Sap Green, and we're just gonna poke the bed a little bit, and then we're going to want to take our sharp pickaxe, and we're going to really want to press hard into the player, just like that. You see, we killed the player. All right, now we've made it over to Cad Yellow. Now we're also going to just tap the bed a little bit. We're going to tap the bed a little bit, and we're also once again going to push hard into the player, just like that. Now, something else I'm going to want to do is add some indications over at Cyan Base. We're just going to add some indications that I was here, and we're going to explode some color on the canvas. Just like that, and then we're going to blend in the bed just like that. We can even highlight their bridge. We really want to spread the color everywhere. And as everything else, we really want to stab hard in the player. Oh. Happy little mistake. You don't want to go too aggressive with your colors, as you've seen there. You know, you just want enough. You don't want them to overpower the Bedwars game. Get some happy little emeralds over here, and we'll just make our way over to Cyan. I think it'll be all right. We just really want to press into the player, almost like we're making a hole in the player, like we're cutting the player in half. Now, I may have lost that last game, but that's okay. That's okay. There are no losses in my book. There are only happy experiences, happy little experiences. Now, we're going to wanna tap the bed once again, and we're really going to push hard on this player to get him off. But you know, that works too. My original plan there was just push Crimson Red off the edge, but you know, happy little accident. It all worked out in the end, and he's gone. I don't know what Sap Green is doing over here, but let's just take a moment to appreciate what we have here. These evergreen trees, they're just so nice. The evergreen trees remind me of home back in Alaska. They're just very nice, but we got Sap Green over here, and again, just take the palette knife and push really hard into the player. That's all it takes. It's really simple stuff. Now we're here at Magic White's base, and we're just gonna break their bed. We're just gonna break their bed. Doing that thins out the game, and as you can see, it's just me and White left. Neither of us have beds, so we're nearly there. Now we're just going to add some pops of color over here. We're just going to add some pops of color, and we're just going to take our palette knife, and we're just going to do that. Just a little bit of that. All right, we're just going to go sideways. We're just going to go sideways over here, and we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. And oh, it looks like Cyan's making it on over to my base, but that's okay. I should have known he was going to do that, but happy little accidents. We learn from our mistakes. Now, if we just kill them, everything will be fine. Now, I will say before recording this video, I was watching an episode of Bob Ross Plays Bedwars just to get some inspiration going. And that was the best 25 minutes of my life. Just such a calm and soothing voice. I honestly didn't know where the time went. Now, the funny thing is, the painting I watched him paint is actually the same one that I have as my desk mat. Reflections. It's such a beautiful piece. And yes, I have a Bob Ross desk mat. Don't judge me. But it's just such a beautiful piece, and watching every single stroke of the brush go, it was just so awe-inspiring, because I knew exactly what it was going to look like every time he painted a new bit of the painting. It just was incredible. Now, being Dog Ross, I hope to one day be as good as Bob Ross. I think the world would be a much better place if people just watched Bob Ross. It's just so calming. Like, even if you mess up, it's just a happy little mistake. Like that guy, he died, and like right there, I blocked myself off. Happy little mistake. Could happen to anyone, but it's okay. We learn from our mistakes, and see, because of that mistake, I got the final. I am not Doggy. I am Dog Ross. Sometimes the presence of Dog Ross can just be too much for people. Now, this is a bit of a different style video for Dog Ross, but that's okay. You just gotta experiment. You just gotta experiment sometimes. And it all works out for the best, see, just like that. Ah, good old Endstone. Thankfully, he doesn't have enough to cover his bed, so I'm just going to break it right there. And again, we're going to push the palette knife deeply into the player. Now, we do have some Cad Yellow being a bit of a nuisance up here, so if we can just calm that down with some Phthalo Blue, I think that would be best. And while it might be better to think about what I'm doing here. Sometimes it's just best to go in without any thought. You know, Bedwars is just such a calm and relaxing game, and really anyone can play it. I bet you didn't think you guys could win Bedwars, but I bet if you take my advice from this video, you will win a Bedwars game of your own. Now, I think if I am to guess correctly, yes. Cad yellow is just right there. So what we want to do is you want to take your palette knife and you just want to whack right there. You just want to hit the player, just the player, not the map, just the player. Now, as I said before, I am a massive Bob Ross fan. So much so that I actually want a chia pet of Bob Ross. That is really all I want in life. All I want is a chia pet of Bob Ross. I mean, haven't you seen those commercials? They're just so nice. Now, I did casually just take out red right there, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can always wait for someone else to take out red, but I just thought I'd take out red by myself. You don't have to follow what I'm saying word for word. This is your Bedwars game, but just follow what I'm saying loosely. Now, Cad Yellow is getting quite a few hits off here, so we want to be careful. We don't want to overuse Cad Yellow, so if we just sneak up on it, and there we go. Just lightly applying some phthalo blue, really mellowed out yellow, and honestly is the key to this. Is going to be the key to this Bedwars game. Now we're just gonna stab him a little bit right there, just a little bit, not enough to kill him, but just enough to throw him in the void so I can poke his bed. And with a nice dry brush, we're gonna go in and we're just gonna poke him. We're just gonna poke him a little bit. And there we go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Bedwars video, and I'll see you next week where I do something a little different than this.